Hi everyone, my name is Amanda. Let's talk pregnancy. First of all, if you're watching this video, odds are you're pregnant, so congratulations. Motherhood can be a super scary and nerve-wracking thing, especially if this is your first time around. What has personally helped me and my experience is learning from other people's experiences and how they went about certain things, what worked for them and what didn't. The difference between a happy and miserable pregnancy can be simply having the right support. With that being said, I am also 21 weeks pregnant, so we can definitely relate on a lot of things. I want to talk about some of the things you can expect this week and how to treat some of the things you didn't quite expect, like a cold. This week, our babies are about the size of a red bell pepper, weighing in at about 12.5 ounces and measuring 10.5 inches in length. The baby's arms and legs are finally in proportion, neurons are not connected between the brain and the muscles, and the cartilage throughout our baby's bodies are turning into bone. All of these things combined give our baby more control over their limbs, which is why if you haven't already, you will feel your baby super soon and much more often than usual. And that was actually my highlight this week. Up until now, I felt small movements that could have been anything else. But to actually feel the baby kick made me feel so much more connected to him. It made me feel actually pregnant. Some of the lows I had to face this week was trying to get through a cold while helping Daniel get through RSV, which is like a much more intense version of a cold for toddlers. Although I was already feeling super miserable and tired and just done with life, I was more worried about how I could be affecting the baby and how to go about treating myself in a safe way as to keep the baby happy and healthy. In cases that are not dire or life-threatening, I personally prefer it to be as natural as possible. This way I know exactly what's going into my body and exactly what's going into my child's body. It gives me a peace of mind. And additionally, there are so many health benefits to living an all plant-based lifestyle, but we can get more into that in a different video. Now let me clarify what I mean when I say safe. I mean medicine to get you feeling better without any side effects and without any drugs. Studies have shown that even the medicines considered safe during pregnancy are not so safe after all. For example, here's an article published by CNN that states, long-term use of acetaminophen during pregnancy was associated with twice the risk of attention deficit hyperactivity disorder in children. Acetaminophen is the main active ingredient found in Tylenol. Now to be clear, I do believe there are instances where the use of pain medicine such as Tylenol is necessary. It would do more harm to your baby to not take the medicine than it would to take it. The reason being is that the stress hormones being released into your body could have some long-term emotional and psychological effects on your baby. I say consult your doctor and use your best discretion in what medicine to take. If you like, after you can make a mixture of water and activated charcoal to wash away any lingering medicine you don't want in your body. Now let's talk about treating this cold. I want to share 3 methods that I use this week to help me get by. If you're sick, you're probably feeling some sinus congestion and you can't eat, talk, sleep, breathe, anything. So what I used for that was a water therapy. You're going to need 2 containers large enough to dip your face in. One will be filled with water as hot as you can bear, while the other with water as cold as you can bear. For 1 minute, you're going to submerge your forehead and nostrils in the hot water, with your mouth hovering just above the water so you can still breathe. After 1 minute, you're going to do likewise in the cold water for 30 seconds. Then go ahead and dry off your face and blow your nose into a tissue. Then repeat this process for 3 to 5 cycles or until you feel relief. The reason this treatment works is that hot water opens the vessels, opening up the sinuses, while the cold water constricts or closes the vessels to push out any inflammation and infection. By alternating hot and cold water, a mechanical pumping action is created that flushes the sinuses immediately. Something else I did this week to help myself feel better was take drops of black elderberry. Now, black elderberry is full of antioxidants and it's full of vitamins, therefore helping to boost your immune system so that you feel better much quicker. All you need to do is add 1 full squeeze of the dropper bulb to 2 ounces of water or juice. Then you mix and drink. You would do this about 2 to 4 times a day. This last remedy I'm going to recommend is probably going to surprise most of you, but I cannot stress enough the importance of a clean, well-ventilated home. In order to have good health, you need to have good blood properly circulating throughout the body. But in order to have good blood, we must be able to breathe well. So you want to take deep breaths of clean air so the lungs can purify the blood. Your lungs are acting as a filtration system by constantly throwing off impurities, which is why they need to be supplied with fresh air. Many times when we're sick, we close all the doors and windows and turn up the heat, waiting to recover in polluted rooms where the air is dead and spoiled. We don't realize that this actually weakens our immune system because we're cooped up inside and you're breathing
breathing the same air over and over. So my solution for this was, no matter how sick I felt, I made it a priority to clean and sanitize my home while always having some kind of fresh air coming in through a window or an air purifier.
And that is it for today, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I pray that this information will help you on this journey of motherhood. I'd love to hear from you all. What were some of your highs and some of your lows this week in pregnancy? If you found the information in this video to be helpful, please let me know by giving it a thumbs up and subscribing for more videos to come. That's all I have for today. I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.